hope this video finds you well. Today and this morning, I saw a post talking about great content versus actually making the goal 1,000 videos. So let's discuss that, and let's discuss why core principles like that are important and your motive behind what you're trying to accomplish. Now, when you're pushing for great content, sometimes you will get blocked by making everything perfect. Again, the goal is always going to be to shorten the distance between you and your customers. Any business. Making sure people know who you are, where you're at, where you're from, and what you do. Now, as a business owner, you also need to understand that core principles matter for every situation. For me, for example, from a personal standpoint, I have to have a clean car. I've always been an automotive nut, guru, and petrol head, gearhead, everything in between, right? It's very important to me, number one, that if one of my company's names are on that car, it is reflective. I don't care if you drive a Prius. I don't care if you drive a BMW M3. It doesn't matter. How are you presenting yourself? I saw a podcast recently, obviously vaccines and everything going on with that in the healthcare space has kind of dominated some of my algorithm just because I'm interested in it and finding out information, good, bad, or indifferent. I'm not going to go down that road. But the reality of the situation is one of the videos was a healthcare professional in their car, clearly maybe at the parking lot of the hospital or wherever they were at, right? And I could tell through the A-pillar, because I'm car nut, that it was an old 4Runner. And then I could also tell that it was filthy, inside and out. And this young lady was trying to give medical advice and healthcare advice. And I'm not going to lie, she didn't look that healthy either. And unfortunately, a lot of healthcare providers try to give out information and don't live a healthy lifestyle. And if you've been in other people's homes, you understand that people from all walks of life take care of their homes, their cars, their businesses, everything very differently than someone else. I've got 2 dogs. I take it as personal pride to have a clean home, vacuum and mop most every day or every other day to make sure we have a clean environment. Our dogs are washed. Our pantry is full of no dyes, organic, no glyphosate, all the things, okay? But this isn't about that. But it's about core principles that you use to, number one, shape your well-being, but also shape your business. Now, a shift in mindset can also be a key important indicator in that and your success. If my goal is to make great content, fine. Hopefully at some point I'm going to figure out how to make great content. But the reality is if my goal shifts to 1,000 videos or posts, which 100%, that's my actual goal here, is to bring positivity, positive light, positive flow into your business. Whether or not I ever make a dime from you, doesn't matter. I hope to help you. That's a core principle. Bringing positivity. And then how do you pass on good leadership and management to the people working for you, to the people around you, to everyone in your life? And the reality of the situation is, what are the little things each day that make waking up the most important thing to you, but also make you smile, bring joy? I wear a Pray First little bracelet here. Whether I'm centered in ideology or anything else, what gives you positive light throughout your day? Own it. Be it. Live it. Be a good role model. There are certain things in life that are inalienable, that are just, number one, not questioned, but also are easy to do and are free. being on time to wherever you can. And I'm the worst at that. Don't get me wrong, I'm 5 minutes late to everything. You can almost set your watch to it. I'll be 5 to 10 minutes late. I'm not going to throw any excuses on that. But there are certain things that you can constantly do to shape the people around you, shape everything that you can accomplish, and shape your team. And also the culture that you represent wherever you are. If I take an extra 5 minutes just to throw some tire shine on the car so it actually looks like it just had gotten washed when it had gotten washed, why not? Or vice versa, people that don't want to spend their time doing that. Hey, I'm going to go clean my car, but I've got 1,000 other things to do. Good, great, do it. I'll take my lunch break to go clean my car when it's 20 degrees outside. I don't really care. My wife knows it. She doesn't even shout at me anymore. But there are certain things about you, I guarantee, that you can take into your business. And that you can shift your mindset in a direction that you go forward. We started with great content versus 1,000 videos or 1,000 posts or 1,000 rips, right? The reality of the situation is if the goal is 1,000 videos, you will inalienably, as you're moving forward, start to make better content. You get better at it over time. You simplify little things that may or may not matter. My backgrounds will be different in these videos, right? The place I'm doing it will be different because I'll get fired up about something and maybe want to share it. Will this bring positivity to somebody? Does the background matter? Maybe, maybe not. In my mind, the way something is actually presented or discussed, and lately I've been working and looking at different podcasts, but also different communicators that are better at communicating. Taking and filler words out as much as I can, just so that things are going through. I remember Mr. Holland's opus, play the pauses. Let things sink in. What are you working on today? What are your core principles? What are some things that you can pass down to your team, to your customers, to your family? And are you bringing positivity or negativity? I'm adjusting daily because I'm human. What are you adjusting today? Make it a great Monday. See you next time.